The better question is, what's not going on in this concert?
We have a quintet playing tonight.
We have dancers, we have poets, we have actors, and we have sundolls, so it's kind of an interdisciplinary extravaganza.
What's going on tonight? You excited? Yes, extremely.
We did a concert like this a year ago, and so far I haven't heard anyone that left unhappy.
This is going to be a really great night of really innovative music.
It is a little different. That's why I'm excited.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The interesting part about this show is that it is not made off traditional instruments. All of the musicians are trained musicians, but they are actually using iPads to create the music.
Well, I am an iPadist. I play an iPad, a new musical instrument.
Digital instruments nowadays are pretty impressive as far as the sound that they produce, so they come pretty close.
It didn't come as too much of a surprise, but when I heard it, I was definitely intrigued, definitely surprised.
There are people who play a traditional instrument that don't want to believe other instruments can be as good, but musical history is littered with instruments that have come and gone. There was a time once when the lute was the most popular musical instrument in all of Europe, and it's all but gone today. And yet, I'm sure that at the time when the lute was starting to disappear, there were purists going, well, these newfangled things aren't good.
You know what, when we were first invited to come, we were a little skeptical. The idea of guys up there banging on the iPad had us thinking, what the heck are we in for? And we didn't know, but it ended up being a really excellent time.
I have an iPad. I've never tried to play music on it, and I know that I would not have been able to do what those folks in there did tonight.
Oh yeah. Oh no, I thought it was fabulous. It was definitely, I was coming into this very skeptical.
Yeah, I mean, you should be happy that there's something new and refreshing. And like I said, the old is still going to be there, and we can still have fun with that. And, with the contribution of new things like iPads, then you can blend the old and the new, and that's what this show is all about, coming up with new things from old models.
I think more so is that if you can play the role and it does it right, then it really doesn't matter what instrument you're using to do it.
It is very intense. It's very entertaining to watch.
Rugby is probably the highlight sport, and I think it's an action-packed sport.
You are seeing people do incredible things, pushing their bodies and their mind past these obstacles that we're told and were given to them.
Absolutely. This is one of the best healing events I've been through, and just to be able to compete and challenge yourself and work side by side with these competitors.
Our success story is actually at the games last year, the 22 Warrior Games. Team SOCOM earned the bronze medal, and that was a first for us.
Just the fact that they're out there doing it is reason enough for me to be able to wake up each morning and say, you know what, I need to give 100% of what I have today.
It doesn't matter where or how there are injuries. You know everyone's been through multiple surgeries, multiple events, hundreds and hundreds of doctors, and it's awe-inspiring just to see people out competing, and especially some of the competitors that are a little more challenged than others. It gives you a real sense of pride that swells up in your heart.